Hi, I'm Lisa Jambrin. I'm an interior designer with a modern twist. That's because I am a virtual interior designer, which means I don't actually get to step foot in the space I'm designing or see how the room turned out. It's the homeowners who take all my product suggestions, floor plans, and style guides and complete the entire design themselves. We communicate using text and emails, video calls, and various popular online platforms. Creating a virtually perfect room is convenient for myself and my real busy homeowners. Which is why I'm so excited to be here in Chicago to see the finished room completed by my clients Jeannine and Elliot Adams. They recently moved here to the West Loop, just a few minutes away from downtown, to get more space for their growing family. They have a 4-year-old little boy and are expecting another little boy very soon.
My name is Jeannine and Elliot Adams.
My name is Elliot Adams.
And we live in Chicago, Illinois. My husband and I are both small business owners. I run a virtual styling company that helps women get dressed.
I started my own logistics company and it's been a great adventure. We have a 3.5-year-old, his name is Ethan, and we have a dog who's 7, his name is Mac, and we have another one on the way in a month.
We both are super time sucked as business owners, and with a 3.5-year-old, I really want to spend my time with my family versus scrolling endlessly through Pinterest looking for ideas on how to make this home exactly what I wanted it to be. And I knew that these spaces were going to be the first real home that we've had together. It really came down to where I wanted to spend my time, and it certainly wasn't trying to figure out how best to make these rooms perfect. So for the nursery, I really wanted a bit of a California vibe, something that felt really fresh and light and airy. We love California, and I wanted that to poke through for this new little guy that's coming into our home. So I'm not a big fan of really themed boy rooms. Instead, I wanted something that felt a little gender neutral, had little hints of baby boy in and around it, but something more than anything that felt very calming, very soothing, and just like a perfect little boho California baby. Seeing as this is our first home, we've always lived in apartments, we've been in the city. This is our first real home purchase together. I wanted to really take the time to make these spaces perfect.
Now, before we take a look at the final room reveal, let's take a look back at how the virtual process really went. I want to share with you a little bit of the behind the scenes of how I create a style board. So I'm going to show you that here in a second. My style boards are created all online. We bring in products from all over the internet. Everything that we suggest to a client can be purchased online. That's really important. If you're in an area where you don't have a certain product or brand and I suggest that and you fall in love with it, then that's that's horrible. They get a shopping list that is clickable, so it's an interactive PDF. They just click on the product, it shows the price, and it takes them right to the buy page of that retailer so they can quickly shop any item and their entire room. We'll be talking about 20 to 30 products per room if they're doing from scratch. So that's a lot of inputting of your information and time on the computer. So we do offer also personal shopping service. Let's see, what else do we do? I'm going to create Jeannine's design today, and I'll upload it to her personal design studio where she can look at everything and download everything, go through it with her husband, with Elliot, and I'll just have to wait until I hear back from her. I hope it's a quick response. I know she's really busy, but once I send something off, it's really hard as a virtual designer. You don't get to see the client's reaction, and you have to just basically send it, and then you just sit there and you wait. You hope that they love it as much as you love it. So anyway, let's start designing. Okay, so we're working with this wallpaper. It is a cactus print, and Jeannine really wanted a cactus print, which I love, but because she also wants a soothing, no fuss, very minimalist style nursery, I'm wondering if something a little less active would be a better choice, but we're going to give her the cactus wallpaper and go from there. So she also has quite a few of her own pieces, some of the big pieces to work with in this nursery. So we're going to add in her dresser. We've got to find the white dresser. And of course the crib. Just got to find And she also has her own glider. We're just gonna pull some other pieces in. Okay, we're just gonna upload her new style board for Jeannine, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, Jeannine, your virtually perfect room is ready. So I just got off the phone with Jeannine, and she loved what I was doing, but she has decided to go against the cactus wallpaper, which is fine with me because I was thinking it wasn't quite in line with her vision of being a soothing California nursery. And I know what she was talking about when she discussed her vision, and she was also just really stuck on this cactus wallpaper, and that happened. So I think she really wanted this cactus wallpaper, but she wants more a minimalist California cool vibe. In addition to that minty green wallpaper, we're gonna bring in some neutrals and some wood finishes, some natural wood finishes, keeping it light and natural and earthy, beachy, that beachy lifestyle. And we can also do that in the knobs, because the dresser she has is great, but she can update it really easily. We're just gonna add some new knobs into it, and that will be great to bring in maybe either the natural wood or some mint, or even like that gold finish we have in the curtain rods. So definitely tons of options for new knobs. What else? The wall decor, that fox was great, but we're gonna pull all that fox and cactus out and replace it with some other, maybe more beachy California lifestyle things. I know I've seen these beautiful, serene beach scenes that aren't like baby, but will be perfect for mom in that soothing atmosphere. So before I do that, before I get back to her designing a new style board, I'm gonna check out her Pinterest board, because I know that Jeannine had a nursery board. Here it is, and she had lots of the cactus, and there's the one I went with originally, and it's great. It's beautiful, but it's still kind of busy, even though it's in a pale green. So we're gonna keep the minty pale green, but do something more graphic. My dog's snoring over there. Oh my gosh, my dog's snoring. Okay, well, I guess I'm boring my dog. I might be boring you, hopefully not. And you'll stay tuned to watch how we recreate and really knock out this minimalist, no fuss vibe for our client, Jeannine.
Hi Lisa, I just got the concepts. They're so cute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just maybe shoot me an email pointing out all those little things so that I can make sure and incorporate them. Is that it? Yeah, we'll get it. We'll finalize it and start shopping. Okay. All right, we're gonna finish our walk. I am back at the computer after a few days off. I talked to Jeannine last week about the new style board, and she loved it. Everything about it was great. Then she got her paper samples of the wallpaper that looks a little bit greenish on screen. And the actual paper sample is this, and I've got mine and she has hers. Always get as many swatches or samples of anything that you're going to purchase from an online source. That could be bedding, you can get rugs, and you can get fabrics, obviously wallpaper, you can get paint. And make sure that you love that sample before you just buy stuff, because you're going to be wasting your time buying and returning. So I made sure she got her sample, and no, she didn't love the light blue, because it was more light blue than green.
So these were the first two samples that I got of wallpaper, and Ethan already had blue in his room, and I wanted to do something a little bit different in my other boy's room, so I'm hopeful that we can switch out the colors a little bit and maybe make it like a mint green or some different variation on green.
But what I found out from the company is that this company, for this wallpaper, makes custom colors. So they can take the same print and pattern and recreate it in any color that you would like. So, Jean does not know this yet. I'm going to send her, I'm picking like these mint greens from Pantone book, and they will get us pretty close to that light mint that she was talking about. I'm gonna go with 566, Pantone 566. And they'll send me a digital file back, and if she loves it, then we're good to go. If not, back to the drawing board. Okay, Jeannine. So I found out that Jeannine doesn't love this mint green that I sent to her, the digital file of the wallpaper. What I suggested was that she send me the color that she really wants. So she's gonna send me a file. Oh, there it is. Okay, so she sent me the hint of mint. It was just, the other one was just too dark, so we're going with this really, really, really pale mint green. So I'm going to send this hint of mint to the wallpaper company, and then they'll send me back a new digital file. I'll send it to Jeannine for her approval. Hopefully she'll give me the approval, and then we will get this wallpaper printed and shipped off to her, because then we have to decide and nail down all the other little items with a little pops of color all around the room based on this wallpaper. So it's kind of all hinging on this wallpaper decision. Okay.
We've got wallpaper going in, a light fixture in. So Lisa, you'll see it's like not going through. It's a little too big. So we might need new knobs. With the light, how's that even going to work with the light switch? The glider. This isn't where the glider's going to be.
Okay, so now that we've seen everything up until today, are you ready to see the virtually perfect nursery? I know that I am, so let's go.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh, you rocked it!
It's so good. I was so excited.
You did an amazing job, because, I mean, I know we talked over the phone, but to be in this space itself, this is like totally a rare moment for me. I know you kind of know this, but as a virtual designer, I never get to see my clients' faces.
I'm so glad you could be here for this one.
Yeah, now I just let soak it in for a second, so I'm just going to do like a little 360.
Yeah, look at all this.
Oh my God,
It's my favorite part of the room. Favorite part, hands down. It's so fun.
And you will spend all the time there. So.
I know.
She'll be sitting here for hours and hours, and your husband is. In this nursery, we did a lot of things, obviously, watching our aesthetic. That was important.
Yeah.
We wanted to know it's clean and
for sure.
Kind of California cool, serene.
Yes.
But not sterile. Not austere. So you wanted, not cold. So we did a few things we'll talk about in this room. But first, let me take a look, because this wallpaper, the mint that you went for, I guess this was totally the right decision. I love it. The light blue was pretty, but it wasn't mint green that you wanted.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
Okay, I love it. And we've reused the crib from Ethan's bedroom, or his nursery. You reused the glider you had already, which was great.
Yes.
So definitely reuse what you can.
Yeah.
The dresser also was it somewhere else?
That was in our master bedroom.
Your master bedroom.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You had a budget of $2,500.
Yep.
So that's a really good amount on a nursery. Usually if you're doing something from scratch, I say $3,000 is a really good budget. It's a little healthy, on the healthy side. But you really do some high-end quality pieces that will last into the transition into the big kid's bedroom. That's like the dresser, those kind of things, rugs, curtains even.
I think the thing I was most excited about was our budget was $25,000, but you still kept us under that. So that's like a win for us.
Yeah, and that was part of also doing things like some custom pieces, some different retailers with a little lower price points, and mixing it with some real quality pieces, right?
For sure.
Which is great. Now, so we talked about doing some things that were not just for baby and for aesthetic, but also for mom, for ease and for time saving. So we went up with the zip-on sheets, right? And we talked about that.
Yeah, so easy. I'm like so excited to use them. Yeah.
Okay, so that's something that we're going to save you time, less laundry.
We'll take it.
On top. Yes, right.
We'll take it.
This is not your first rodeo, right?
No.
This is not your first time doing this.
No,
right?
but this is a nice addition. This is something new. I didn't know about these, so I'm super excited to use these.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that first-time moms, you get really excited about all those little pretty things in the nursery, and all the details and all the beautiful things you can get that are aesthetically pleasing, but these zip-on sheets, for example, are lifesaver. Yeah, this changing pad is awesome because again, it'll save you time and money and washing less laundry because it's just a wipeable surface.
I'm so excited to use that. So excited.
And it's got the cute little
little
attention grabber, the mirror, running to the mirror on the back of that little cloud. So cute. But also really important, that functionality, like in this spot, this is like the multitasking area. You're going to be reading to the baby, you're going to be feeding, you're going to be holding baby for like hours, afraid to move, to put them down because moms who are new to this, after feeding, some babies are just really sensitive, and when you go to pick them up and lay them in the crib, they wake up instantly. So having a really, really comfy glider, this is the glider you had with your first son.
It's amazing.
And it's really great. It's really great. We've got this serene, light colored, beachy artwork, and you said it kind of goes with
the vibe of the house. Yeah, for sure. We love California, and I wanted that to come through in this room. And this piece was actually from Malibu, which is one of our first vacations as a couple. We love this. So yeah,
So the other part of this functionality is sort of this trifecta. We've got the glider, reading, feeding. We've got the little table over here. Make sure you have a spot for your snacks. So like next to your glider is a great little pillow table, again for your water, place your bottles, your drinking glasses, your snacks, because I always say make sure you have snacks. Mom does little containers you can sneak in some granola bars, almonds.
Oh, great idea! I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So I think lots of, especially again first time moms, but even second time moms.
We didn't know.
We've got this great little light, super inexpensive.
Great idea.
Super functional, and so you can rotate it, move it however you need, and also it has like a little bit of a dimmer switch. Kind of funky.
Totally.
Okay, so I love that idea. So you can sit there with the baby and just take one hand and reach it.
So necessary. I can't tell you how many times I didn't move and wanted to move.
I know.
My newborn.
Been there.
Yeah, so I'm excited to be able to like have a hand so that I can reach really quickly for something. So smart. Great. These are things I would never have thought of, like the snack little piece here, the light over my shoulder. Like those are things that I'm not thinking of. So huge kudos and thank you to you guys for thinking of these things for me.
Well, that's what we're here for. And the last but not least, I know this piece here, this bookshelf, now it may appear that it's hanging, so it's got these ropes that go through it, it's custom designed. It looks like it's hanging, but because we want things to be in the nursery to be really secure and really safe for baby as they start to walk and pull on things, they're actually anchored into the wall. We're going to have to find some studs to make it really strong. So we've got this super cozy rug, right? With again the organic texture and colors, but it's neutral.
Yep.
But it's sophisticated also.
For sure. It's not a baby rug.
It's not a baby rug, you wouldn't think, but this is a great piece that you can use in the same room or another room in your house at some point or another, whenever you need to switch it out. But to have extra coziness, we went with a faux fur. This is a little cloud shape, happy little clouds.
So cute.
Happy little clouds. It works with the serene style. And I think the other thing about this, again, going back to the ease of the functionality, this is washable.
Oh, it's amazing. Necessary.
It really comes down to that. Your kids are going to be playing on it. You've got a dog.
Oh, yeah.
I think the dog might find a little spot. We find that with this rug, dogs love this rug. They actually need to make little pet dog rugs for it. You were talking about being a really safe and healthy space for baby and mom. We went with the organic mattress, right?
Yep.
I think that's where you're going to spend a little bit more. So we saved in other spots.
Yeah.
So someone can splurge on that mattress, and it's something they're going to sleep on for 8 to 12 hours. You hope they're going to sleep on.
Hopefully more.
You hope your baby's sleeping that long. My son did not sleep that long. Like 2 hours at a time, and not enough. But I always say save on your crib, which you did because you used the crib you had.
Yep.
And splurge on the mattress.
So excited. It's like favorite room in the house.
Ready for baby?
No, but the room is.
The room's ready for baby.
For sure.
Ready for mom. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
And how you knocked it out.
Thank you. Thank you for all the help. This was so fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, so fantastic.
Thank you for working with me. Okay, that's it, guys. But that was incredible to see how these homeowners took my virtual design and transformed it into a real space. Well, I hope to do this again soon, and that you'll join me for the next virtually perfect room.
All right, ready when you are. Yeah.
which is why I'm so excited to be here in Chicago to see the room completed by my clients, Michelle, who's Michelle? Sounded good. In Chicago to see the completed room, which is why I'm so excited to be here in Chicago to see the completed nursery by my clients. And try again?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Which is why I'm here to the West Loop, a sort of hip residential area. Hi, I moved. Which is why I moved to Chicago. And see how it really went. It's okay. We have dogs all day in the pictures. They're cute. They add character. Now before we take a look at how the room reveal. Before we take a look at the room reveal, let's take a look back at how the virtual design process really went.